Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, coaches, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to the needs of you, the practicing natural therapist. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the bite-sized podcast. How the devil are you? Well, we've reached the end of October and who cares really? It's the middle of the term, but we do care because, of course, the weather is changing and our clients are going to be thinking about what's coming up. Now is a great time to be really pushing the lifestyle change because the weather's changing, the environment's changing, everything's happening and changing, and yet it's not. It's the same, especially if the kids are at school. They haven't quite got into endless practice for, the nativity play. If they're in primary school or in secondary, they've knuckled down and they're studying hard because they've got exams coming up. So it's a great time to be promoting to our clients. And it's a great time for us to be thinking about the changes that are happening for us in business. So I haven't done this for a long time, but end of the month is a really great time to reflect and set our intentions for the month ahead. And because life's been a bit static and now we've got these changes, it is a fantastic time to be thinking about those changes and to really be setting our intentions, really thinking, how am I going to do this? Maybe a bit of journaling, maybe a flow chart. What is it you're looking forward to? I mean, personally, I always do the Black Friday sale. And so, I've already told you all through this month, hey, it's happening. It's going to be happening in November, and it's pediatrics. It's going to be the Pediatric Online Mastery course. It's going to include a one-to-one with me. And it's really great to have that in your arsenal so that you can use it at any time you want to. So it's a really great time to make sure that you're saving up for it maybe, but setting your intentions for your clients and setting your intentions for the summer break. You're going to take a break. Everybody's going to take a break. How are you going to plan that? How are you going to plan what you're delivering to your clients? Are they going through a cycle of change right now? If you're working with geriatrics, they're not going to be going through a cycle of change because their children aren't doing the school nativity play. However, they will maybe be going to it as an observer, but they might also be prepping to have a lot of childcare happening in the summer. So how can you support your client base? What is it they need from you? And what intentions do you have towards them and towards your business? Now, when we think back over the year, it's end of October and you're thinking, well, it's not the end of the year yet, Geraldine. But when we have our own business, we have to really be looking forward, which means we have to look back at, September and October, look back at the last quarter, including October. What were the biggest wins last month? What was the biggest win this month, this October? Did you have a big win? And if you didn't, why didn't you? What was going on? What were you thinking about? Where was your mindset around your business? But what was your win? And there will have been a win, whether it be in business or in your private life. What was that biggest win? Now, we have our biggest win. So what didn't go as well as what we'd hoped? So now that's not our biggest loss or anything else. It's just something that perhaps didn't go as well as we'd hoped. Maybe you thought, I'll host a webinar and you didn't do it. Why not? What was going on? What held you back? What stopped you from moving yourself forward, moving the needle forward in your business? So, we're thinking about it. And what are those goals? Where are we headed? And the big one, though, of course, is what actions do you need to take to reach that goal? Because we've got change in our client base. We've got springtime. We're heading into summer here in the Southern Hemisphere. If in the Northern Hemisphere, you're heading into winter, you're heading into hunkering down. It might be that, use AI, create a cookbook, send it out to all your clients with, high protein salads for the summer. I thought these might help you over the summer. How else can I help you? Can I help you with appointments? Do you need, are you looking for weight loss? What is it you're looking for? Maybe, I put in to ChatGPT for myself, something I've never done before, and I didn't use it, as it turns out, but it was a great learning thing. I typed into ChatGPT that I would like a 7-day diet plan, include high protein, 30 grams of protein per meal. I wanted 3 days of 500 calories, the other days of 1,000 calories, because I fast anyway. So I thought, well, I'll put it in as a fasting as a 5 and 2 or a 5 and 3. And that I wanted 1,000 calories, and that I wanted it to mainly be plant-based or vegetarian. And I got back phenomenal ideas. So I got 2 meals a day on my 500 calorie a day and 3 on my 1,000 calorie day that I put in. It gave me some great options. And then, so it gave me 7-day meal plan. And so then I typed in, can you now give me the recipes and the shopping list? And it gave me both. So because you can use AI in that way for your clients, it means you can create opt-ins. If you're heading into winter, some great winter soups that are high in protein, store well in the fridge, freeze well, so that you can get ahead, and be ready for days when you need something in the fridge, salad jars, whatever it is. But it means you could be creating something for your client that's going to take you 5 minutes on ChatGPT, and then it's going to hopefully only take you half an hour by using one of the ready-made templates in Canva, and then you can be sending it out or creating as an opt-in, sharing it. If you want this, create it as on social media, but then you're asking people, if you want this, say recipe please in the comments, and send it out and get people's email addresses that way. We want to increase our base, but it is a time of change as we head into the end of the year. We need to be thinking, what are we going to be doing next year? How are we going to run things? Do I need to put my prices up? Do I need to drop my prices because nobody can afford them, but I can't afford to drop them? So therefore I need to create payment plans. What is it that you need here in October? I've been answering questions all through October, but I think it's a really good idea, being the end of the year, that we do think about that. The last question that I will go over was new to Confident Practitioner community. And she said, I'm a newly qualified naturopath and still not confident enough to hold consultations. Now, didn't we have that chat back in a couple of podcasts ago? Because confidence is king. You look on Facebook, everybody says, seeing my colleagues on social media doing so well. Are they? Or are they just good in social media? Come on, so, and Yvonne has asked way back about 5 entrants ago, biggest struggle. She's got automation, social media, marketing. So, here we are, end of October. What have you got on Google My Business? Have you posted on there lately? Are you on it? Are you on Apple Maps? Really important that you're on Google My Business. More important, because that's how people will Google you. All right, that's where you can put your short blogs, you put your updates. People will Google you. They might find you in social media, but then they'll want to see that you've got a website. They will want to see those things. The social media is where they get to know you, understand you, like you, and go, yeah, I'll have that appointment. But they need to see you're legit as well. And that's where Google My Business comes in. So, make sure you're on Google My Business. Get that up there. That's where I get all my clients from. So make sure it's working for you. Your social media, you don't have to post all the time. You don't have to post every day. I do, but that's because I've got Angeline doing it for me. So being able to go through with her what's needed and her creating it just lessens my load. It just makes things so much quicker and easier for me. If I was still doing it myself, I would be saying, post 3 times a week. Have a look. When do the algorithms say it's a great time to post? Wednesday afternoon is a great time to post because it's midweek. People have, they're chilling out, relaxing. Have a look. Things say when a good time to post is. If you've got Canva, then you can post directly from Canva if you've got paid Canva. Otherwise, use one of the automation systems. And there's a lot out there. There's a lot of systems out there that you can use for free. They just limit the number of times you post, which isn't a bad thing, because if you only have to figure out 3 posts a week, it's much easier, and you can use a free system. So make sure that some of these struggles that you've got, rather than calling them a struggle, rather than suffering under these struggles, why not look at them and go, you know what? I can work around this problem. I can ask someone else. I can get support. All right. So my social media used to be really random. I employed someone to do it for me. All right. So speak to me. What is it that you need from me and how can I help you? Here we are at the end of October. October for me is a great month. I've talked about all of, the questions that have come through, but it's also my birthday month. So I've had a nice month. October is always my favorite month. And we're about to head into November. And what have you got lined up? Where are you heading? What do you want to manifest? What do you need to manifest for November so that you can have a good December and you can have a good break over the summer? So I'm going to let you think about those. I hope you have a good one. It's just a short one today because I really want you to sit down and maybe do some journaling, maybe really think, dot pointer, do a bit of a flow chart. If I do this here, what will happen next? What will happen next? Have a look outside, see, stretch those horizons that little bit. So I'm going to leave it there. Hope you have a good one. And you know the deal. If you're following me, you've listened to all of October, how about a 5-star review? Just scroll down on the system that you're listening to me on. Give me 5 stars, say how wonderful I am. It's really important that we give stars, 5, only 5s, to the businesses that we like to support, small businesses like our own. And, are you asking your clients for reviews as well? The best time to ask for a review, as soon as the person says, thank you, I feel amazing, that's when you say, please review me. So you've listened all the way to the end. I'm asking, please review me. I would love that. And I look forward to catching up with you soon. See ya.